Welcome to Count Deck. Today, we're counting down the top 10 richest people in the world. From tech moguls to business magnates, these individuals have amassed incredible wealth. Let's dive in. Number 10. Sergey Brin, age 51, residence, United States, co-founder and board member, Alphabet GOG, net worth $146 billion, Alphabet ownership stake 6%, $124.4 billion, other assets $21.3 billion in cash. Sergey Brin was born in Moscow, Russia, and moved to the US with his family when he was -1 in 1979, after co-founding Google with Larry Page in 1998. Brin became Google's president of technology when Eric Schmidt took over as CEO in 2001. He held the same post at the Alphabet holding company after it was established in 2015, stepping down in 2019 when Sundar Pichai took over as CEO. Number 9. Bernard Arnault, age 76, residence, France, CEO and chair, LVMH LVMUY, net worth $152 billion, LVMH ownership stake 48%, $131 billion, other assets $21.7 billion in cash. French national Bernard Arnault is the chairman and CEO of LVMH, the world's largest luxury goods company. LVMH brands include Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, and Sephora. Most of Arnault's wealth comes from his massive stake in LVMH. His shares in LVMH are held through entities associated with Financier Agache, the investment firm that manages his fortune. Number 8. Larry Page, age 52, residence, United States, co-founder and board member, Alphabet GOG, net worth $155 billion, Alphabet ownership stake 6%, $134.3 billion, other assets $21.2 billion in cash. Like several of the tech billionaires on this list, Larry Page embarked on his path to fame and fortune in a college dorm room. While attending Stanford University in 1995, Page and his friend Sergey Brin came up with the idea of improving internet data extraction. The duo devised a new search engine technology they dubbed Backrub after its ability to assess links to a page. From there, Page and Brin went on to found Google in 1998, with Page serving as CEO of the company until 2001, and again between 2011 and 2019. Number 7. Warren Buffett, age 94, residence, United States, CEO, Berkshire Hathaway BRK, net worth $158 billion, Berkshire Hathaway ownership stake 37.4%, $156 billion, other assets $1.65 billion in cash. The most famous living value investor, Warren Buffett, filed his first tax return in 1944 at age 14, declaring earnings from his boyhood paper route. He first bought shares in a textile company called Berkshire Hathaway in 1962, becoming the majority shareholder by 1965. Buffett expanded the company's holdings to insurance and other investments in 1967. Number 6. Steve Balmer, age 69, residence, United States, owner, Los Angeles Clippers, net worth $159 billion, Microsoft ownership stake 4%, $147 billion, other assets, Los Angeles Clippers $5.68 billion private asset, the $400 million private asset, Intuit Dome $2 billion private asset, $4.38 billion in cash. Steve Ballmer joined Microsoft in 1980 after Bill Gates convinced him to drop out of Stanford University's MBA program. He was Microsoft's 30th employee. Balmer went on to succeed Gates as Microsoft CEO in 2000. He held the position until stepping down in 2014. Balmer oversaw Microsoft's 2011 purchase of Skype for $8.5 billion. Number 5. Bill Gates, age 69, Residence, United States. Co-founder, Microsoft MSFT. Net worth, $175 billion. Microsoft ownership stake, 1% $29.8 billion. Other assets, billions in multiple other companies held through a holding company, Cascade Investment, and $83 billion in cash. While attending Harvard University in 1975, Bill Gates went to work alongside his childhood friend Paul Allen to develop new software for the original microcomputers. Following this project's success, Gates dropped out of Harvard during his junior year and founded Microsoft with Allen. Number 4. Larry Ellison. Age 80. Residence, United States. Co-founder, chair, and CTO, Oracle RCL. Net worth, $191 billion. Oracle ownership stake, 41% $144 billion. Other assets, Tesla equity $15.6 billion, public asset, $30.3 billion in cash. Larry Ellison was born in New York City to a 19-year-old single mother. After dropping out of the University of Chicago in 1966, Ellison moved to California and worked as a computer programmer. In 1973, he joined the electronics company Ampex, where he met future partners Ed Oates and Bob Miner. 3 years later, Ellison moved to Precision Instruments, serving as the company's Vice President of Research and Development. Number 3. Jeff Bezos. Age 61. Residence, United States. Founder and Executive Chair, Amazon AMZN. Net worth, $226 billion. Amazon ownership stake, 8.6% $186 billion. Other assets, Blue Origin $15 billion private asset, The Washington Post $250 million private asset, Coro $500 million private asset, and $24.3 billion in cash. In 1994, Jeff Bezos founded Amazon.com in a garage in Seattle. Shortly after he resigned from the hedge fund giant D. Shaw, he had originally pitched the idea of an online bookstore to his former boss, David E. Shaw, who wasn't interested. Number 2. Mark Zuckerberg. Age 41. Residence, United States. CEO and Chair, Meta Platforms Meta. Net worth, $229 billion. Meta Platforms ownership stake, 13% to $122 billion. Other assets, $6.68 billion in cash. Mark Zuckerberg first developed Facebook, now Meta, alongside fellow students Eduardo Saverin, Dustin Moskovitz, and Chris Hughes while attending Harvard University in 2004. As Facebook began to be used at other universities, Zuckerberg dropped out of Harvard to focus entirely on his growing business. Today, Zuckerberg is the CEO and chair of Meta. Number 1. Elon Musk. Age 53. Residence, United States. Co-founder and CEO, Tesla. Net worth, $379 billion. Tesla ownership stake, 13% $142 billion. Space Exploration Technologies ownership stake private, 42% $136 billion. Other assets, The Boring Company $3.33 billion private asset, Neuralink $2.07 billion private asset, XAI $20.1 billion private asset. Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. He was born in South Africa and attended a university in Canada before transferring to the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned bachelor's degrees in physics and economics.